A coward dies 1,000 deaths. A soldier dies but once.
Welcome one and all. This is Blaezer RTW. You join me for a 2v2. I'm pretty sure it's not CWB because you can see how many chariots people have got. So probably no rules, or it might be no art, no Ellie, something like that. Let's have a look at the opposition as we're at this end. So they're on their left hand side facing up to me is Britannia, which is Twitchy Paper. He has got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 light chariots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 other chariots, a couple of warhounds, and then some chosen swordsmen. His teammate on their right against our left is Chris Pop. He's Macedon. Yeah, it looks like it's unlimited denarii as well. So he's got, what's that? 4, 8, 9 royal pikes, an armoured general, 6 companion cavalry, and then some light lancers. My teammate is IL754. He's gone Pontus, couple of scythe chariots and a few chariot archers. I'm guessing all this lot here is going to be scythe chariots. Chariot archers there. Yeah, all that scythe chariots. And then he's got a handful, 5 bronze shields. I've gone what appears to be my default faction for sort of big money, no rule type battles, which is Greece. Obviously, because you can kind of just leave the Spartans to it. Looks like I've gone 9 Spartans, 5 Cretans, 4 armoured bodyguards, and then some pigs. So yeah, I don't know where I've got the pigs exactly, but there we go. Let's get this show on the road. Okay. Right, yeah, looks like it's going to take a while to get going. Yeah, there's been a bit of delay in all this because I went away for a short break to Jersey, as in, you know, proper Jersey, or if you're in America, old Jersey, which was quite nice, decent little island. If you're in Europe, then worth a little visit. Got some good history on there, actually. I went to a 13th century castle, which was built by I want to say the Vikings, but I'm not sure. There was no real sort of thing there. It was just sort of hearsay, just speaking to sort of people around and what they said. But I'm sure they said it was a 13th century Viking one. But that was quite good, the ruins of that. And I went to some German Nazi war tunnels, which they claim was for a hospital. But yeah, there's rumours going around that they're holding back all the papers until everybody who's associated dies off. So we shall see that. And yeah, done some beach and paddle boarding and yeah, all that sort of thing. You're never more than like a mile from a beach, so it's like that basically. But not enough there for me. You know, if I was there for a week, I went for about 4 or 5 days. If I was there for a week, I wouldn't. I'd be bored. Very expensive as well. So where they, you know, Apple has their European bank account basically, and all that sort of business. So yeah, it looks like you can see how sort of noob I still am because I'm firing. You know, now I know that the British chariots don't run amok, but obviously no one's told me this up to this point, so I'm going to flame them. They sense some weakness. Sorry, I'm being a bit sketchy with the camera there. I got a bit on it last time, basically. And yeah, there you go. I just want to make sure that nothing's going on at that other end. Doesn't look like it is. It looks like he's going to try and bring his chariots around the back of me. I have spotted it. I'm starting to face up my Spartans, though. He can do what he wants to my pigs. He's probably seen that they were hiding or something and is doing something. yeah, they're all going to rout pretty much straight away. I'm guessing Flaming Pigs must work for the Pontus side Chariots, but yeah, there we go. So it looks like they're moving up to us. Just making sure we're not missing anything going on at this side. So he's sending his Scythe Chariots in. I mean, he's going to tear all of that cav and new one at the back there. They're still fighting off my pigs. Let's keep up this end. Yeah, I'm surprised he sent the Chariots down to me. I would have thought if he was going to do that, they should have come all the way around the back, brought the pikes up and kind of tried to sandwich these Pontic Chariots. And Matey Boy should have rushed. Or if he was going to go in like he did, he probably should have. Yeah, maybe keep 3 or 4 back for the British Chariots to keep in, a line with my Greeks. But yeah, I would have thought he should have gone in there and totally wrecked that companion cav. Should have. Matey Boy's not moving his pikes up either. He's nestled his bronze shields in behind me. He's going to go for my archers. I mean, really, I don't really need archers because then I do, but they're not going to. I'm not going to run them amok like I guess I was thinking I was going to do. I need to drop my phalanxes at the front just to hold a bit of a defensive line. I thought I did that, but I turned them around. In come the Pontic Chariot straight through the middle, so they're going to start going straight through all these units. From what I gather from other people, I don't often use chariots, but the trick to them is to kind of like say, select that unit, and then once they start running through, select this unit over here to attack them, then select this unit over here to attack them, and then select the unit back again to make them run through them rather than sort of attacking that unit and just keep attacking it, if you see what I mean, all the ones right next to it. Yeah, we've finally managed to rout off the Spartans held firm, gold, 3 spear stripes. It's going to take more than 2 Britannia chosen swordsmen to rout them off. Yeah, it's all a bit messy. I'm not really doing a lot. I'm doing just basically, what I bought the army for, basically, which was to stick it there, shove them in phalanxes, and just, keep them busy, or not want to make them charge in. He's run straight into the face of my phalanx there, so that chariot's going to rout off. Let's see what happened in the end with all this. A couple of the chariots run amok. He's still got a couple of the 3 chariot archers. I think he sent the bulk of his chariot archer, of his side archers, straight through the middle. Side chariots. They're going for the Britannia general, who's got 19. They've got 4, 8. Yeah, so Britannia's going to win that. Britannia also still has 5 missile chariots. The Royal Pikes have moved in now. The Bronze Shield should do okay against them, I think. He's got his phalanxes in a real nice formation. You can see they're almost square. That's really nice if, pushing your way through other phalanxes. Obviously, I'm going to retreat my lines now. I'm still firing my flaming archers at the chariot, so yeah, it's one of them. Yeah, I'm guessing Matey Boy should have run his phalanxes in from the side, had them line up from where we're facing and come into the side of this general and these 2 here and routed them off, and then that probably would have routed those 2 off, and then it would have been my Spartans. My cav is actually coming into it now, so I'm just going to clear up whatever's behind of theirs. Probably I'll go for that, or I'll try a hammer and anvil on the Royal Pikes. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, nice, took him out, happy days. That's going to rout him off. Macedon's infantry isn't the greatest morale-wise. It's alright, you know what I mean, but yeah, that will affect it. Yeah, I'm not being very quick and fluid with my pikes. I know what I'm doing. I'm still like worried about, these days I don't really worry about chariot archers or horse archers. Obviously I'll worry about them charging in when they've run out of arrows, but at this stage in the battle there's more important things to worry about. I should have, not so much worried about my archers, maybe brought them across and then just envelop this lot. It looks like Matey Boy's doing alright though. I've just routed off another unit. So he's got about 4 Royal Pikes left which have been depleted. I'm going to try and get my cab out of there because there is a small unit of British Chariots which has come back. I don't know where the British general went. Is that him up there? No. Must have got him. So Pontus has gone now. I didn't do him any favours basically because I left all my pikes. I was too worried about this lot. I should have just left 2 pikes in front of my 2 spears in front of my archers and then just completely come after him. So yeah, we should have won this, but it could turn a bit nasty. I need to get involved with them now. It's quite important to be quite fluid with pikes and keep them going, you know what I mean? Just keep them on tick over rather than just leave them standing willy-nilly like that, unless they're like these last 2. Even still, they've not got their general. I've probably got, in all, probably, if you combine them, 5 full units of fully upgraded Spartans. Yeah, I could probably just leave them as they are and they'd probably still do alright against that lot. But I am actually going to face them up and start pushing through them. This is very much going to be, as soon as the first one goes, they're all going to go. I've got my little line formed up. It's not the greatest, but it doesn't need to be. The chariots have come in. I've actually managed to drop my pikes, drop the spears. There's one guy in the back there who's going to get taken out. His other chariots were going to come in from the other side, but there was nothing doing. Yeah, it's all a bit slow, isn't it? Which is good for me on a morning like this morning because I was struggling keeping up with it anyway. So I'll have to make sure I'm a bit more awake for any more that I do if I do them. Ah, there's the British general. He must have been chasing someone down. He just ran straight into a Spartan who was just casually just walked by and took him off. So happy days. I'm actually doing something with the pikes now, with the spears now. Brought them around the back. Going to come in from the back, rout this guy off, and then all 3 of them can turn to the side of that one. And that'll be happy days. He's got a couple of chariots he's going to throw in. And then just some of these chosen swordsmen have come back from routing. And the full envelopment has happened. You can see I'm even still running off other pikes around the side. Oh, they're just going to take out these chariots, which they have done. Yeah, and this is it. I would imagine these Spartans are going to go toe to toe with these swordsmen here. Going to take them out with swords. No, they're still going after the chariots, so I've not actually looked at them, but they're all swarming them now, so I think it's just that one unit of Britannia swordsmen there. Oh no, there's that one there as well, so let's double this because we can see what's happening. Yeah, so something different, I suppose, which, you know, variety is the spice of life, as what I always say. Yeah, good game to everyone, enjoyed it. We all could have done things a bit better, I think. Trying to think a particular turning point in the battle. I must admit I didn't see much of the companion cav do a lot, so Matey Boy obviously did a job on them, which helped. Yeah, maybe, I mean, they had so many chariots, maybe Britannia would have been better off hounding the Scythe chariots rather than trying to sort of keep the Spartans at bay, because that allowed the Scythe chariots to go and take the Macedonians. So yeah, I think that's pretty much where it sort of was, where it all happened. But yeah, good game to everyone. Happy days. See you later.
Follow me, Blaezer.